Hello and welcome to this new video series where we are going to be creating this secure note app using core data and SwiftUI. So what we're going to be learning basically is how we can leverage Face ID, Touch ID, Keychain to basically secure nodes and have nodes only open or display the content once the authentication is approved or user is authorized to look at that. And we're going to be using core data as a persistence layer, and basically we're going to be developing this in SwiftUI. So let me show you what we've got. So this is the app that we have running, and you can create a node. And let's say I'm gonna create this is a node. All right, and I'm simply gonna save that, and this is gonna create a node. You can click on it and take a look. It just says this is a node, and then you can go back, and this is just a regular node. So let's go ahead and create another node. A secured node is here. Okay, and we're gonna secure this, and as you can see, because we don't have any password set, it's gonna basically ask for a password. So we're gonna enter, let's say, password. Okay, and we're gonna save that, and let's save our secure note. And this is how it's gonna look. Basically, your note is not gonna be displayed to the user as soon as they open the app. So if you go so let me kill the app and relaunch it, and as you can see, it's pretty random what displays. So user does not, or anybody who's looking at it, they don't know what the content is. When they click on it, they're not gonna see anything. This is a secured note, it's gonna say. So you have to unlock it. So okay, let's go ahead and click on unlock. Click enter your password. So password and unlock, and there we go. A secured note is here. And then you go back, it's still secured. When you go back, it's when you click on it, it's actually secured again. So it basically gives it keeps users nodes and their content secured. Okay, so that's the password scenario. And so let me show you how we can actually enable Face ID, for example, Face ID and Touch ID. So I'm going to say Face ID enrolled in the simulator, and then we are simply going to launch this, and we're going to say unlock, and so it's going to say Face ID is needed for the authentication. We're going to say okay, and it's going to ask for Face ID. So let's go ahead and say matching face, and there we go. You can see your secured node. Now if user has Face ID registered, then this is going to be displayed. Now let's say if we click on unlock again, and we say non-matching Face ID, try Face ID again, and we're gonna say non-matching Face ID, and we say enter your password. So this is where it's gonna fall back on the password screen that we created, and we're gonna say password and unlock. All right, there we go. I entered wrong password at that time, but anyways, there we go. This is what's gonna happen when you enter the password. It's gonna display the content to you. Okay, and all these all this information about password is being saved in the keynote. So we're gonna see how we can basically leverage keychain. It's gonna be saved in keychain, and we're gonna see how we can develop our own wrapper around keychain to basically safely safely and securely store the password and retrieve the password. We're also gonna see how we can delete and update. So we also have like delete password. So this is another functionality that we're gonna create, where if you reset your password, so you can update your password first. So let me show you that. So you can update password. So you have to enter current password. So I'm gonna say password. Okay, and we're gonna create a new password. So I'm gonna say new. All right, so that's a new password. So we're gonna say unlock, and I'm gonna say non-matching. Try again. Non-matching, and new is the password. And there we go, we have our secured note. So that's our update password functionality. And now if you were to reset, basically the reset functionality, we're going to implement it in such a way where if user decides to reset their password, then you want to delete all the secured information, because you don't know who's resetting it, so you don't want to expose the secret to other persons. So that way, like users content is safe. So so the reset password is going to remove the secured nodes. So it's only going to keep unsecured nodes, and all the secured nodes will be deleted, and the password is reset. That means there is no password. So if I click on secure node, and if I say new secured node, it should basically, oh yeah, so that is only gonna happen when you have your okay, let me do that again. That is only gonna happen when you don't have your Face ID enabled, because Face ID authentication is a totally different path. Okay, so let's see. If I say unlock, we don't have any password. Okay, so that's gonna be the password. So let's go ahead and reset and create a new node. Now we're gonna, okay, so now when we secure it, we're gonna say new, save, and then we're gonna say new secured node and save it. Okay, so when user actually once again comes back, they have to enter the password to look at it. Okay, and one of the other thing you're gonna notice that this content right here is randomly generated. So the user who is not authenticated does not have a clue of what kind of content or what kind of what's the length of the secured note. So let me show you what I'm talking about. If you notice, every single time we tab out, it actually generates a new length of a string, a random string, that actually displays that this could be the content. But in reality, the content is really small. The content is just new secure nodes. So if you look at it, like if it's these are only 3 words, and these are also 3 words, so it should be same length, almost same length as this one, but it's not. It's actually more than that. So that's like the obscure or security feature that we are providing with the app, saying no one can guess what kind of content it contains. It can have a really large content, and this content displays really small, meaning the secret is not that important. If someone were to looking at the phone of the user and trying to guess what the secured node has. Okay, so anyways, so this is the app that we are going to be creating, and we are once again going to be learning a few things. We're going to be learning SwiftUI, of course, going to be learning core data, going to be learning Touch ID, Face ID, basically how to integrate local authentication, which actually is Touch ID and Face ID, so basically biometric authentication, and how to save your password information into Keychain. And we're gonna see how we can create a keychain wrapper so we can easily retrieve our password information from the keychain. And we are going to be basically obviously learning how to combine all these together to fit into this to put it together and create this app. Okay, so hope you're excited. So come on, hop on to the next video where we're gonna start working on this project. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.